Wood is not readily available to people in the Arctic. Without burning wood, how do people in the Arctic keep warm or light their homes in the winter? They use the fat of marine animals as their source of fuel. What are the fuels that we use to power industries, run automobiles, heat homes, and cook food? All these different fuels have one thing in common. They all burn easily to give heat. Let us take the example of alkanes. They react when combined with oxygen to give heat and light. This reaction is called combustion. Do all fuels burn in a similar way? No. Paraffin wax and gaseous alkanes such as butane burn differently. Is this difference characteristic of certain kinds of compounds? Let's find out. Saturated carbon compounds burn with a clean blue flame. Unsaturated compounds burn with a sooty yellow flame. Saturated alkanes such as methane sometimes burn with a yellow flame too. Why does this happen? The gas burner has inlets for air so that an oxygen-rich mixture is burnt. Complete combustion of methane to carbon dioxide and water vapor gives a clean blue flame and a lot of heat energy. What happens if the air holes get blocked? It leads to incomplete combustion. Why does the combustion of fossil fuels such as coal and petroleum pollute the environment? Does the term combustion necessarily involve presence of oxygen? When coal or charcoal burn, sometimes they just glow red and give out heat without a flame. What have spoiled fruits, corroded metal and breathing in common? Everywhere and every day we see examples of oxidation reactions around us. Fruits get spoiled and iron rusts owing to oxidation reactions. Breathing or respiration is an oxidation reaction. The oxygen that we breathe in oxidizes the food and we get energy. In some reactions, certain chemicals provide the oxygen necessary for oxidation reaction. These chemicals act as oxidizing agents. Potassium permanganate and potassium dichromate are examples of oxidizing agents. Let us see what happens when an alcohol, such as ethanol, is heated with oxidizing agents. Alcohol is oxidized to an aldehyde, ethanol, CH3CHO. The aldehyde is further oxidized to a carboxylic acid, ethanoic acid, CH3COOH. In this way, an alcohol gets oxidized to a carboxylic acid. Why do you think the crisps are packed in an environment of nitrogen? Many fabrics cannot be washed with water and need to be dry cleaned. Special solvents are needed to clean electronic circuit boards. How are these solvents prepared? Alkanes are unreactive to most reagents. However, alkanes can take part in substitution reactions and form important compounds. A reaction in which one or more hydrogen atoms of a hydrocarbon are replaced by some other atoms is called a substitution reaction. Let us see what happens when methane is allowed to react with chlorine in the presence of sunlight. In this photochemical reaction, chloromethane and hydrogen chloride are formed. The sunlight breaks apart the chlorine molecule. One hydrogen atom is substituted by one of the reactive chlorine atoms to form chloromethane, and the other chlorine atom forms hydrogen chloride. If chlorine is in excess, the reaction does not stop here. One by one, all the 4 hydrogen atoms of methane get substituted by 4 chlorine atoms. Trichloromethane or chloroform is used as an anesthetic in hospitals. Do you think it is possible to convert vegetable oils to solid fat? Vegetable oils contain long-chain unsaturated organic acids. These undergo addition reactions. The addition of hydrogen across a carbon-carbon double bond is called hydrogenation. The double bonds convert to single bonds, and liquid oils harden to become solid fats. Hydrogenation is carried out in the presence of catalysts such as palladium or nickel. Unsaturated oils are usually liquid at room temperature, while saturated fats are solid at room temperature. Can you tell why?